What's going on, man? I don't know the name of this podcast.
I entitled it "The Basements Were Stars" because I don't know if you listen to Sunny Day Real Estate. If you're familiar with that band.
No.
They have a song called
Sunny D Real Estate? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like the juice company is just acquiring mad land, bro. That's fucking crazy.
They're moving in.
As
if punk rock hasn't been taken over already.
I mean,
They're one of the seminal post-hardcore emo core bands.
Okay.
But they have a song called "The Blankets Were Stairs." And I wanted to use that title in some way. And the reason I reappropriated was, if you grew up in the suburbs, growing up, the basement was like, here's
the shit.
Create,
Yeah.
do whatever you need to do.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my brother literally on the drive over here that the last breath of dopamine in my generation. You remember those, like, there were like these songs that they would manufacture in the 90s where it was like, and the sun comes up on a Santa Monica Boulevard. Man, I was like, all I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. It's like the shit that they would play at the end of like an amusement park ride.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, that's like it's just the...
Like Glenn or something.
Now everyone's fucking depressed, bro. Now everybody is just, it was like, we were committing atrocities and everybody could afford a home.
Right.
And now we're just, just all fucking addicted to our phones, myself included. That's how, but that's how shit like this happens.
It's true.
And this is going to a phone near you. Near you, literally on you all the time.
Near you, next to you.
There it is.
And that's it.
There it is. And they're listening. You know what's crazy is we just spent like 30 minutes rigging up audio equipment. These are capturing our audio and feeding us things that we might want. And if you do close on it, then that's the good data.
There's got to be some benefit, right?
Yeah, there's got to be a benefit to masters, right?
This message is brought to you by Booze Allen.
You gotta come to the next symposium series. Shout out to symposium series.
Yes.
We are at the Paul Larsen Gallery.
Yes. Our mutual friend Paul.
Yes. Shout out to Paul Larsen. He's one of the greatest characters I feel like I've met in the past maybe 5 years.
Oh.
5 years of the name of Paul.
Yeah, I was about saying at least 4.
Yeah, I met Paul on my podcast.
Oh, really?
It's just a rando, bro.
Oh.
He was just like, Paul Larsen. I was like, ooh, dude, all right, man, come on, bye, Paul Larsen. And then he was like, yeah, no, I got to take Gallery. He's like, I fucking love it. That was my Paul Larsen impression. It's like, yeah, I fucking love it. So yeah. And he's, but you know what I mean? But it's cool because like, I'm like, oh wow, it's like a gallery guy, you know what I mean? Whatever. And then you hang out with Paul, and then Paul is the realest motherfucker, bro. I've had great ass nights with Paul. Honestly, the entire the aspiration to want to do a curation kind of happened off of one night of hanging out with Paul, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, we went over here. I forgot, what did we do? We're doing a film called Art Dealer, and technically, all right, so there's an event that's happening right now, or next Friday. I don't know when this comes out, but April 10th, there will be an event that will be staged here. Only thing that might fuck it up is rain.
Collaboration.
It's not.
Not officially.
Not. It's like Alex is here. But like, I don't know. I'm just Joni's my friend.
Right.
He taught me a lot about art, and I want to showcase his shit. And I hit up Paul. And Alex from Prototype is one of the headlining bands. Shout out to a man-made madman. But, it's just like, you're just, just making some shows, man. You know what I mean?
I love it because I feel like there's a resurgence of that DIY thing.
Yeah.
That's happening in the suburbs again.
It's weird. I think Prototype started in, I think it was October of 2020. So it started at the 5th floor, and the 5th floor was a podcast studio for my buddy Squirrel Rosenberg. He's a sage amongst men. His metaphors are crazy. That's the philosophical pimp. Art Dealer is a whole different story. Yeah, no. Alex and John were John Fathom founded 660 in Jersey City in like 2001, I believe.
Okay.
Like, you know, like early 2000s. He found a 660, and then Alex moved in, and it's just basically John started like a Mongol tribe, just like fucking, you know, shooting bow and arrows and empty warehouses. Yeah, and where in fucking Jersey City, and then like, you know, it's just
the deal.
yeah, it's awesome. It's just a fucking
That reminds me of my friend's spot in Jersey City around that time, Treehouse.
enough. Is it around 2000?
I'd say more like late aughts.
All right,
Yeah. It was like a studio.
nice.
Yeah, recording studio, but also collective art space type thing.
Yeah, the closest thing I had to it was McKibben, and McKibben is like Prototype is like cleaner McKibben, which says a lot about McKibben. Like,
Familiar, I feel like.
McKibben is like these. It's in Brooklyn, in Bushwick, Brooklyn, and it was these two sides of the street were these two huge warehouses, and they were renting out like spaces. And I lived in one of the spots. The bottom half was a kung fu dojo, and the top half was residential. And I lived
Brooklyn.
yeah, I lived with this. My landlord was like a 250-pound like Dominican guy named Knowledge, Nahlejj, and he would like there's just disciplined in mad forms of kung fu. And I was living in the dojo. I was like splitting a room in a dojo, and it would just be weird, man. It was like I don't know, but it was like cool to be in that like neighborhood, and it was inspiring, but it was also just like kind of. I don't know, man. It was like kind of like gentrify kind of vibe. Like what
Around that time was getting that way, right?
what I like about Prototype, man, is like there's no like we're you know what I mean. Oh, here's the artisan fucking ice cream shop. It's like, dude, like we want freedom. You know what I mean? You want to be able to do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean,
Yeah, dude. It's and that's where it was initially when I first came there, because I'm from Paterson. Initially when
Patterson.
yeah, like my family's been in Paterson for like 60 years.
So total Patterson question.
What's up?
Are you a Nuri's guy or Fatal's guy?
Ooh, it depends, man.
Yeah.
It's so with Nori's, so my dad owes Nori like $250 from like the late 90s. So it's a little awkward. Yeah, it's a little awkward, bro. I go in with my mom. He's like, "Oh no, nice to see you. How is your husband?" She's like, "I haven't married this motherfucker since before Kanye West dropped. Like 1997, she divorced him. Still getting shit for that." So, but I will say that I'll say that Nori's has the superior lahmacun.
I agree.
Yeah, and the Nori's has a superior lahmacun, but Fatal's, bro, in terms of infrastructure, they kicked Nori's ass, bro. It's like beautiful.
No, especially after the renovation.
No, it's like better than a fucking supermarket. It's insane. Yeah, dude, there's a fucking conveyor belt just like pumping out Syrian bread. It's crazy, man. Yeah, dude, and the meat pies are like $1.50. I don't even know how they make it profitable.
Butchers for real back then.
Bro, it's nuts. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, Tito, whoever the fuck Fatal is, bro, teach me how to Dougie, dude.
Yeah. I want to get that out of the way.
Yeah, that's OJ
Patterson.
Are you an Al Bashar or are you what's it called, Abu Ras?
Good question. You know, my father-in-law was partial to Sultan. We go there more.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to that one.
It's good.
All right. I like Toros now because yeah.
We go to
It's a little weird after the guy blew his brains out in the bathroom.
about that.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? That was the police chief of Paterson.
Wait, that's the Clifton.
Birdnick, bro.
Isn't that more closer to Clifton, that spot?
I think that was the Clifton. That was the new one. It was the first week of the restaurant, too.
Yes. I
First week of the restaurant.
Because my friend Ron lives up the street from there.
Way to steal the shine, Birdnick. He's like, the guy's cutting the ribbons, and he's like, yeah, bro, you know.
That's
It's fucking insane.
I mean, I feel like that's par for course, unfortunately.
Hey, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of theories about what that happened, but anyway,
Yeah.
we're not gonna go into that.
No. We'll pivot back to the prototype.
Okay, all right.
But I just wanted to, because those are important things, you know.
Yeah. Blowing your brains out and then loud machine, dude. It's also the name of my next punk album. Blowing my brains out. It's like, yeah.
I'd be the first to buy that.
Oh yeah, all right, cool. All right. Black Flag fan, I see.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right. Oh, dude, Black Flag. Whoever the fuck the artist was for Black Flag deserves a raise.
Raymond Credible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff. Yeah. He did. I think he did some Sonic Youth.
So really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I miss Sonic Youth.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. what went down, but what can you
I don't know what the hell went down with this. No, you're giving me some thirst.
What, cheated on Kim Gordon?
Okay.
That's
I don't know.
too bad.
How did Kim reply?
Yo, yo, yo. Hello, Space Shower TV. I am Thurston Hoare of Sonic Youth, and I want you all to get down and pray for rock, baby.
I think she was already privy to it at some point because it was happening while they were on tour.
All right.
But then I think they just were like, F this, we're done.
All right. And then My Bloody Valentine.
It's funny you say that because I think Thurston Moore plays with one of the members of My Bloody Valentine.
Really? All right. All right. Word. All right. Yeah. I create the reality. Speaking of ultimate reality, another plug for the show, April 10th. We have Squib Joni showcasing his artwork. We have 3 acts. We have Alex from Prototype, a man-made madman. We have the return of Reese Van Riper, the Swamp God, Jersey King, after a long hiatus. I don't even think it's a hiatus. He's just been doing a bunch of different shit. Moved to Sussex, enjoying his life. Yeah. Then we have Big Acid, the trio of Matt Hurley, John from Joy on Fire, and Mr. Neil Gazai. And then we got 3 comics, bro. It's gonna be a great night, dude. I'm just so psyched for this because it's gonna be like, fires and people doing comedy. We got like guest spots and shit too. It's like after a while, it's just gonna like open up, but it's just to celebrate. This guy's been busting his ass doing art for mad long, dude. And I really want him to be able to just connect with more people and showcase his it's just sick, man. It's gonna be a great fucking time. I really hope to see you there next week too.
No. I mean, I live right there.
All right, cool. All right. This spot is so cool, dude. I think
It's I don't know, it's fantastic. It's always a vibe here.
Yeah.
I mean, as an event.
Have you come to any of the events over here?
Last spring, summer, we're here at almost every yarn.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. I was here.
You can walk here, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here for the one guy who did a lot of commentaries on like water. Through his paintings, he had like these different shades of blue, and I don't know the name. I think Paul definitely has the guy's name, but
just everything was like very aquatic and
yeah. It was like this dark, and he had this thing. I think it was like some like random guy from like Germany or some shit. He's like, "We must stop the pollutants in the water," and I was like drinking whiskey. I was like, "Yeah," it was great. It's a great time. All right, what else?
tell me more about Prototype.
Okay.
Because you were in that spot in Brooklyn, then you were in Jersey City at that collective, right?
No, I didn't actually see 660.
Oh, you did?
So I lived, all right, so I went to Brooklyn, and then Lena Dunham fucking gentrified that entire area, like, single-handedly.
I don't want to freak you out, but I think that I may be the voice of my generation. Or at least a voice of a generation.
Like that showgirl is completely.
Them and a bunch of other white kids that moved in. And
she is the Andrew Jackson. She evicted more people than fucking anybody. So I left. So my landlord had a long-term lease, and then they were trying to get him out. It was like this weird lawsuit, and it was just like we were just kind of basically getting harassed as tenants. The people who own the building tried to get us out. So I was just kind of sick of it. So then I was either going to move to Montreal or Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
And my sister was living in Calabasas, and I was like, oh, it might be a little bit better to like
those are super Middle Eastern options.
Yeah, well, Calabasas, cause that's the most Armenian option, bro. It's you guys fucking run Glendale, bro. Horrible drivers. On Glendale, bro, I've been killed more by Mercedes Benzes.
I feel like it's deliberate. It's not like my folk of LA can't drive. They just want to drive 90 everywhere.
They do. And they have no regard for human life. No, but
parallel park like a beast, but they're gonna drive 100.
No, dude. Glendale Boulevard was like one of the. It was insane. Yeah, it was insane, bro. But it is the Holy Land. Yeah, it's a nice place. Then I lived in Los Angeles and went to film school out there.
Nice.
I got an opportunity to produce this movie on marijuana. So then I moved up to like Redding, California, and basically assisted like a grow for a season. And then I hooked up with this chick and we had dogs, and I was like, all right, let's try this. And then I leased land for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And it was cool because it was like you have to like survive type of shit, where it's like you're living off of a generator. There's no finite water source, you have to figure it out. So getting a generator and making sure like, everything's hooked up. There was an old abandoned spot that had a well that like, it's like, oh shit, you need like a 220 volt, you know what I mean? To you rig up. So we rigged up this old well that hadn't been in use in 10 years and like filtered out yeah, dude. And then the whole kind of neighborhood who never had water got water, bro. It was nuts. So then we were doing plants and shit, and then I don't know, I just didn't renew it because I was getting like just jaded of the whole thing. It was like that relationship was shit. And then I don't know, then I just did a couple runs of indoor. Then I don't know, man. It's just the mountain eventually gets to you, man. It's like, I don't know. Then I came back, I got a job as a cook, and I had a beef with the other sous chef, and then I was like, all right, it was around harvest time. Flew back around harvest time, just started to like kind of just pop off in business, you know what I mean? And it was great. It was like maybe 2019 and shit.
Okay.
And then what's it called? That I was living in Lower East Side at that time, and then this is like 2019. I came back around like maybe spring 2019, and I moved to Lower East Side. If you want to get a cheap room in Manhattan, put room in Chinese characters, and then you get the Chinese deals, bro. And it's not a bad living situation because nobody,
whole different market.
Nobody can complain, bro. You don't speak each other's language. They just want the money. But it was sick because I was like, all right, I got my own room, and then I just go outside and I'm in Manhattan. And it was a sick ass neighborhood. There was like, old man hustles up the block.
Oh yeah.
King Dumpling is still around. King Dumpling is, shout out to King Dumpling. That guy's like my therapist, bro. So actually one of the most effective therapists of all time, you know what I mean? He would discuss my relationship problems with him, and he would just give me these cigarettes, and he was good, you know what I mean? And then, also 10 dumplings for $3.
That's
10 dumplings. 10 dumplings, $3? $3.
Yeah.
Anyway, I moved back to the harvest season, and I'm paying for my place back in Lower East Side, and then like I finally like come back, and it's like harvest is like November to March. So then I land back in March, and now it's March 2020, right? And COVID hits.
Yeah.
And it was one of the scariest fucking moments of my life. Actually, it was just strange. It was a
strange.
You accept your fate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it was crazy because like I remember like before COVID hit, I remember taking like a thing that was like the tenement museum, where they take you to they take you to like, oh yeah, these are mutable apartments now, but they're technically tenants, and a lot of people died when the pandemic happened in like 1902. And then, COVID, and I was like, holy shit, I'm in the fucking tenants. I'm gonna fucking die. It was like, I'm like pacing on the roof, dude. My fucking, so Joni's in there losing his mind. He's in the fucking zone. But yeah, so then COVID hits, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna die here. I just remember walking down the street, just eating like a Papa John's slice of pizza, just like staring at the sky, waiting for like the rapture. And I was just like, fuck it. Went back to California. I couldn't even get a flight direct there, bro. It was like $20 a flight. So I bought like 3 or 4 flights, and 3 of them canceled. Then I got one flight out of Newark that went to Los Angeles. It didn't even end up in SFO or SAC where I needed to go. And so I landed in Los Angeles, and they cut the flight to Los Angeles, and I ended up in Vegas. I was just happy that I made it mostly across the country. Yeah. I was like, there's got to be a way from Las Vegas to like NorCal from here. So I connect from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, and then I catch a Greyhound up, and then once you start to see more trees and shit, you start to like calm down. You're like, oh wow, like I just escaped like martial law basically. It was nuts, bro. I just remember Times Square, middle of the day, not a soul, bro, not a fucking soul, dude. Like just skateboarding, and it's just apocalypse footage. Land back up in Reading, and then it's March, so we're starting to do pre-prep for the season. Maybe like early May, mid-May is when you plant. So we're doing a bunch of different shit, building structures. And, I just did the season. And then at the end of the season, I went back, started to calm down. People weren't as scared. Like I went back to visit for Christmas, and nobody's taking care of my grandmother. I stayed. I was like, okay, like, let me like figure out a way. And then, I leased this office in Woodland Park, and started to like just like make moves or whatever. And like 6 months into it, I actually got ghosted by a chick, and it kind of like made me like think myself a little bit. I don't know. This chick was talking to me, and then she just like stopped me, and I realized it now. It's just she just had fucking personal shit. Yeah. But I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Immediately, that's the healthiest choice. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? And then I was like, well, I just like kind of assessed myself, and I was like, what don't I like about me? And I was like, well, I'm like about to be 30, and technically living with my grandma. I'm like, I'm happy I have like this office and shit. I'm like, but it's like it's not like I gotta like get shit moving. And I looked online, and that was the first place I saw. Generally, man, it's been weird for like the things that are life-changing events. Mm-hmm. Generally, it's the first thing that I'm looking for the change, and then the change happens, and it's a monumental change. And it's a change towards greater progression. Yeah, no, the Phenotype was the first place I saw. And it was in Paterson. I was like, what the fuck? It was an art theater in Paterson. Yeah, so I go and I visit, and I meet Eric, and Eric's like showing me the floor. And like I was like, oh shit, there's like stages. I was like, whoa, holy. I was like, there's no way Paterson's getting gentrified. I was like, it's like impossible. It's like fucking, you know what I mean?
Been trying since like 1998.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. It's fucking, it's like Beirut, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, no way, Paris is getting that gentrified. And then, but they're really gentrifying people, but they're literally bringing a lot of programs and a lot of community and like giving a home to a lot of different artists, man. It's like, like it's a safe space. Yeah, man. So I was like, oh shit. So I'm interviewing for the room. And then one night I couldn't sleep. It was just like August. I got into Prototype maybe like towards the tail end of the first year. Mm-hmm. Fifth floor was like mostly built, but like there's been like crazy improvements. It's constantly improved. It's like a living organism. It constantly improves. Yeah, no, fifth floor was mostly complete. And I couldn't sleep. I was just like kept thinking about it, because it's like it was this thing where it's like I knew if I got a room there, I would not only grow, but like a lot of my friends needed it. You know what I mean? And I know I could have like helped. And it's like everybody from Prototype was like, it was COVID, and most of these people were from Jersey City and New Brunswick. I was like, they don't really know anybody locally around here. They know their friends in like Jersey City, but it's a whole different beast out here, you know what I mean? And I knew a lot of the creative people. I would work with some of the like shout out to like Ripe Studio and shit, like different like hip hop like hip hop artists or whatever. And I was, dabbling around with, photography, but I've always been a filmmaker. Filmmaking is like my life choice. And it's like,
that's like what's innate to you.
Yeah, it's just something like I made a pact to myself that I would just be a filmmaker for the rest of my life. Every day is like a little bit of work towards it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful, man. It's like shit like that. It's what that's what interests me about comedy. It's like, instead of like, I was really into hip hop and producing hip hop, but it's like, I don't know, I would feel weird at like Steve being like, yo, here's my beat tape. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, unless I had made some crazy monumental thing, but I like making music, but I like making music casually. It's not my thing, but it's like, right. Comedy feels like a performance I could do for a long time. Yeah. You know what I mean? And filmmaking is something I could do for a long time. And photography feels like therapy for me. It doesn't feel like this is my identity. I am a photographer. You know what I mean? It's like a very solitary act. It's like this act of therapy. It's like, you know what I mean? Where you're keeping your eyes sharp. You're just practicing your skills, and just, and it's helped my filmmaking immensely, because you build that innate sense of like, all right, this is where it goes. All right, cool. Bong, put this person over here. You know what I mean? The lighting should be over here. It's just, and like, the way people hear music or conversation or the act of whatever,
It's all composing.
Yeah. It's beautiful, man. But it's a life. It's all like life force, man. And you just see energy, and you could just see, I think I was saying this in another podcast a little bit, is, it all just kind of boils down to your point of view. No matter what your art is really, it's just boiling down to your point of view. Like if it's photography, okay, I see the world like this, and it's like painting. This is like how I feel, or it's like, yeah. Or, how you manifest a character. When an actor sees a character, it's just a written word, and it's how this person is perceiving it. And the expression of the perceiving is really what it is, man. It's good, man. It's like, I just want to continue doing that, man, and just fucking. But yeah, this goes back to Prototype. What's it called? Now I couldn't sleep. So I walked around Paterson in this like hot ass day. I think I still have the video. It's like 8/24/21. That was like the date. I just walked from like, West Paterson to the end of like South Paterson. I was just taking photos, and I think I did like 150 to like 200. I don't know, could be wrong. But I was just seeing everybody in motion and like in one night, and it was just different portraits and people just being lively. It really became this cornerstone of like a lot of the style I would develop for the next like few years. And yeah, man, it was just it was good. And then I submitted it. I was just like, I put it to the track of like Great Day by Paul McCartney, and I just sent it over to Alex, and then like got the okay to get in. And then Venmo wouldn't transfer for like 3 days, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna lose this fucking it was just fucking, it's like uncut gems fucking type stress.
Oh, this fucking guy. Do not let him in. Understand me? Just ignore him. Ignore him, Jody.
Yeah, man, but it's you know, then I got in, and I leased on the 5th floor, and it was great, man, because like, you know, I'd never really, you know, you get to just meet new people, and I was enthralled. I still am enthralled. I'm still like, you know, it gets a little different because I run a floor now. I run the 4th floor Phenotype Stages, which is like mostly film and TV, film, theater, and we do different music communities and shit, but it's also, screenings. It's like, I've thrown a couple different ones, and the residents have thrown different ones too, where it's, you know, we got like a disco party, there's Nourish, and like, you know, there's like different things will happen. It'll be like networking parties. The three main ones that I've been doing is open film screenings, symposium series, and upstanding comedy. And comedy is like not my main focus right now. I work at Comedy Cellar now, just to like, Bro, it's very inspiring because, you know, the scene over here, but then it's like, you know, I'll see like Colin Quinn, and it's like, this motherfucker has been going up on stage every fucking day like a fighter, bro. Like, that's why I fuck with the comedians, bro, because they go up and they're themselves, and they're like fighters in a ring, you know what I mean, where it's like, and they're fighting against an audience, and they're winning an audience.
Sometimes they got themselves.
Yeah, those are the 3 I've been doing. But like, yeah, no, I started when I was first at Prototype, man. I would just take a lot of photos of the bands, and you know, I got a shitload of concert photography, and then, you know, after the show, I would see just, you know, just really beautiful human moments, man. It's a very beautiful, like, yeah, it's good. Learn a lot, and you learn a lot from everybody in different ways, reluctantly and, you know, and willingly.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and dude, I don't know.
No.
But yeah, it's been about 5 years for Proto, but it's like, I don't know. I'll be 5 years in August, or it's April now. Damn, this year's flying, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is and it isn't. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is my first show for art curation. I don't know. Yeah. I'm really excited about this, man. It's like, because I want to do more of it, man. I love interacting with the different kids. You know what it is I did open film screenings. We've done 13 of them so far.
Yeah.
I think the first one was like, I think it was either October. I think it might have been mid-October.
Okay.
Mid-October of, not even the year before, like 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely like 2024. Mid-October of 2024. And we've done, like, the first one is just this crazy blowout, and this whole community just got built over in one event. We've showcased, I think, 150 filmmakers for free, and a lot of them, it's been their first screenings, and then it's like,
that's great.
Crews have been built off of it, man. There's a whole like Discord server where people like, I don't even, you know,
Find each other.
Yeah. People put casting calls. People get jobs with each other. You know what I mean? It's good. It's evolved, and we've kind of like been into this communal film group called Open Film Group, where we just did this last sketch called Intimacy Coordinator. But I'm trying to make a system for like merit-based thing where it's like, okay, like one guy does sound in this one, but you have something written, and it's like, I'll do sound for you for free. You know what I mean? It's like, so we're able to like pool our resources and actually make these things, because the gatekeepers of distribution are it's technically still there, because they could just turn the knob and like turn off your fucking algorithm. Thanks, guys.
The side that gets an audience.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, this guy's making a fool of himself. Show it to his grandmother. like I mean, like fucking send it to his boss. Yeah, and then after that, I started to do upstanding comedy, and like the first show sucked, which is great. Get you humble, bro. I like bombing. Started to love bombing.
It's part of it, right?
No, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. I feel like people need that shit. It humbles you down. Yeah, first show kind of sucked, but I had really supportive friends. 2 of them are actually on this headline. Shout out to Jordan Fried and Andreas for being in the comics. And there was one guy who was on Kill Tony. It was just showed up. And it was at this random loft in Jersey City.
Good old Kill Tony.
Yeah, good old Kill Tony.
You seem like you're thriving. He goes, I'm killing it.
And nobody showed up, and I was really embarrassed. And the second show did a little bit better. We got maybe 12 comics on the lineup, and then it was kind of like comics performing for comics, like that kind of vibe. And then the third show was sick because we did it on the 5-year, and I booked 25 comics doing 5-minute sets. Yeah. It was great. It was it was a lot of, it was just fun. It's a community that supports each other, man. And it's like I said, and it's all that's what I like about comedy too. It's all about your point of view, man. Yeah. It's really your point of view. It's just you and that fucking audience, man. Yeah. You're surfing. But yeah. And then the third one has been a Symposium series. And Symposium series is it's a weird experiment. I don't even know how the fuck I came up with it. But put chairs in a circle, and I interact with a load of political groups from far leftist to far right to even a Nazi.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude. And you put them all in a circle, and everybody's allowed that you put in debate prompts, and you all just discuss everything as nobody's hiding behind any comments online. There's no I
was gonna say, it sounds like a more raw and honest version of what's that, Jubilee?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, but it's
so crafted. I feel like from casting.
There's no cameras. I don't want anybody. Yeah. I'm not here to I don't know. I just, it's weird, and it's what's crazy, man, is that each scene, I'm not really a political person. Don't really care that much. I'm embracing the end of America, but I'm hopeful. I don't know where to go with this. All right, on the way over here, I saw a Dr. Pepper sausage.
Okay.
America's fucking going up in flames at this point.
Yeah,
but or maybe capitalism has gone too far.
I mean, we've been on that trajectory for a while now.
Yeah, exactly. But it's hey, buckle up. What does Anthony Bourdain say? He's buy the ticket, take the ride. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's watch Rome burn. Maybe it's warm. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I put these people in a circle. We put in these debate prompts, and it's about sharing perspective. You know what I mean? If you're there, he's gonna listen to you. You're gonna listen to him. You guys aren't hiding behind your screens. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you're there because at the end of the day, most of these people are local. Most of these people are your fucking neighbors, bro.
I was gonna say, these probably people you cross paths with
every day.
Jesus.
Yeah, every day, man. It gets a little weird too because people start to leave and shit. It's just I don't know. People kind of show their true faces, and it's it's weird. This is the fucking fondue that we live in America, and this is artist exhibitions, which is I don't know. Just really want to put on some more artists. I just love making people come together, man. You know what I mean? Just it's rewarding work. I don't even charge most of the time. Actually. Yeah, I don't think I've charged for a fucking event. This one's free. Yeah, dude, comedy I try to keep as free as possible. It's just concessions. Try to throw the comics money if I can. I just want to get people audiences. I want people to come together, and I want, just none of us are gonna get to the next level unless we don't have it. If we don't have each other to be able to do it, bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.